Greetings and salutations, Dave, or I guess technically I should call you Dead on Dave. This is Christopher Daniels.
Hey everyone, it's the Native American Tonka. Want to give a big shout out to Dead on Dave.
Dave, this is Leon White, Big Van Vader.
Dead on Dave. What's up, man? It's the coach.
Hello, this is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and I know when I want to keep up with the latest in wrestling news from around the world, I check in with Dead on Dave Productions. He covers a wide variety of wrestling topics, including the career of the hardcore legend. Don't miss it. Dead on Productions. Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave coming at you live from Germany. Haven't played that intro in a long time, but it's WrestleMania, man. Let's bring out the stars. Christopher Daniels, the new Ring of Honor World Champion. I mean, come on, man. What better time than to bust all that stuff out? Yeah, once upon a time, yes. That was for my 500 subscriber. Congratulations. I had a buddy, a good friend of the channel, who bought all of those for me for when I hit 500 subs. Unbelievable. All right, kids. You guys see the screen. You see what's going on. You know what we're doing. It's WrestleMania week. In fact, we're just a couple of days away now. It's getting closer. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? We're getting so close. Oh my God. It's good stuff, man. And it's time for that prediction show. It's time to talk about what we think is going to happen. It's time that we talk about preparing for the worst. So I had to bring back the old intro for that. Because for one, it's got my song. It's got the song that my man Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, made for this channel, man. Brock Lesnar. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So we had to bring that back. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Big shout out to everybody in here. I see Bob McCain. I see Dead from the Point. Do you like pancakes? Everybody likes pancakes. If you don't, you're a goddamn communist. Carl Gibney. J.J. Lopez. The gaming fault is here. Super J is here. Captain Kirsch. Good looking and immensely talented artist. She's here. Gaming fault. Real Talk, Mario Shad, Joshua Hampton, all you guys, man, I appreciate you hanging out with me. Drop a like on the video if you've yet to do so. So, simple question. You guys excited about WrestleMania? Amy Leanne Fry, I see you too. Uglish, I see you too. Dave, you need an intro for NXT TakeOver. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I might cover that at the end of this show. I think I'm going to cover NXT TakeOver's predictions at the end of this show. That's what I think I'm going to do. By the way, we will be taking calls, comments, questions, concerns, hopes, dreams, and all that good stuff. We will be taking that a little bit later on. Before we get into the actual card, big shout out, big shout out to my man Guncannon. Look at this beautiful frame that he made for this year's WrestleMania's prediction show. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. One would even say glorious, because it is. Look how wonderful it is. I love it. Gun, love you as always. All right, let's get into it. We got all kinds of matches. One would say copious amounts of matches. Now, I did an Andre Corbeil prediction show, which you will be able to see probably tomorrow. All 4 of us, 5 of us, however many guys are on there now. We all did predictions. Tried to go as fast as we could. So I cut mine in the categories of matches that I cared about or matches that I didn't give a shit about. But I can go into full on in detail depth during this one. So that's what we're going to do. Let's start with the pre-show. There are now 3 pre-show machizios. We got the 6-pack challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Alexa Bliss, Naomi, Mickie James, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch. Now they have officially made it a 6-pack challenge. It's no longer an open challenge. So any possibility of people like Eva Marie, who is now supposedly officially out of the company, a lot of people are thinking that might be bullshit, but it does seem to be 100% legit. I think she gave it away when she did the black hair. I think she gave it away when she went to the black hair. But she is sexy, man. I know she's gone. I don't care. I don't give a shit if I never have to see her again, but as far as wrestling. But I still look at a picture of her at least once a week. Is that creepy? I don't know. I'm a creepy guy. This match, look, it's obvious why this match got moved to the pre-show. Simply, nobody cares. It's a little unfortunate because there was that report not that long ago about people in the back not being happy with Alexa Bliss as champion and everything. And Road Dogg, to his credit, came out and said it was bullshit. We love Alexa and all of this stuff. It's a little bit odd if that were the case to put her on the pre-show. When on a 5-hour show, didn't really need to do that. That's the thing. This is not going to be a long match any way you slice it anyway. So it was just a little bit odd to me to move this match there so close to when all of those rumors were going around. Or is it an indication that they don't care about putting the belt back on Naomi? Maybe they just don't care about that belt. Maybe that's the possibility. I'm not sure. But it is what it is there. This match does not really do much for me. I got to be honest. Who I'd like to win, for some reason, I'd like to see Mickie James win. She's not going to win. Naomi will be winning the belt back, and we're all going to have to feel the glow. I kind of want to kick my own ass when I say that. I really do. I really do. But, what are you going to do? I see Naomi winning, so that's about it. Rudy Reyes in the chat. No repercussions for Woods? For what? What did he do? He didn't do anything. He fucked the chick on camera a few years back, and then somebody leaked it. He didn't do nothing wrong. What are you gonna do? If there were sponsors and shit who were making a big stink about it, maybe they would do something. But no, there's no reason. The only time that you get nailed for a sex tape situation is if you also say the N-word a bunch after it during the pillow talk. If you go on a crazy racist or could be taken racist rant, that's when they give you the axe. But no, Xavier Woods is fine. He's fine. Okay. Uglish says, looking at her picture once a week is only creepy if it's a new picture of her sleeping every week. All right. Let's look at, we got a donation. I love that money. Holy shit. Santa Claus donated $25. What made WrestleMania special for me was the first one I watched was on my birthday. Looking forward to this one. Well, happy birthday for when your birthday was, because it had to be somewhere around this time period, I believe. So happy birthday, Mr. Xantha. Thank you for that very generous donation. Unbelievable. Thank you for that. If I had my weird green grass medicinal water thing that I drank yesterday, I would do one for you. My wife's not home yet. If she comes in, I'll grab one for you, because I love you. I love you, and I appreciate that. All right. Next match we're going to talk about is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And here's who we know is in it so far. Braun Strowman, Sami Zayn, Big Show, Dolph Ziggler, Apollo Crews, Jimmy J, Chad Gable, Jason Jordan, Mark Henry, Titus O'Neil, Goldust, R-Truth, Curtis Axel, Primo, Epico, Bo Dallas, Jinder Mahal, and all of his steroids, allegedly. Rhino, Heath Slater, Mojo Rawley, Kurt Hawkins, Tyler Breeze, Fandango, Simon Gotch, Aiden English, Kalisto, Victor Connor, and Sin Cara. So essentially, Strowman, Zayn, Big Show, Ziggler, Apollo Crews, and the entire SmackDown tag team division. I mean, essentially, that is what this match is. Oh my God. This is so sad and pathetic. It's not even funny. I would like it much more if the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal became nothing more than just an elaborate surprise fest of people coming back to the company. That would be something worth watching. But let me tell you, this is such a goddamn joke now. There's nothing interesting about this match other than the trophy, which is friggin' glorious. I love that friggin' trophy. So, aside from absolutely taking a big steaming shit all over the competitors, let's talk about who's going to win. Basically, those first four names that I read off, those are your contenders. Braun Strowman, Sami Zayn, Big Show, and Dolph Ziggler. I don't know if Samoa Joe has been added to it yet. I did read something earlier that Samoa Joe he does have a role now. I wonder if that has been confirmed. I don't know what his role is yet. No, it hasn't been released yet. But a new NXT superstar has also been announced for the Battle Royal as well. Tane Bing, one of the Chinese wrestlers, will be coming on over there as well, for whatever that means. So pretty interesting stuff. Not really. Nobody cares. But who wins? Braun Strowman, Sami Zayn, or The Big Show? I feel those are your true competitors. I thought Luke Harper was in the match, but he's no longer here for whatever reason, or maybe he's just not on this list. I don't know. But I thought Luke Harper was also a possibility and a front runner, but apparently they just forgot about him completely. I have no idea. But I digress. Big Show makes a lot of sense. Look, this is Big Show's final WrestleMania. Hello, wife. The wife's home from work. How you doing? Kobe's wife in the house. Oh, she gave me air kisses. That was very nice. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I almost had to kill our daughter today. Okay, I'm sorry, sidebar. So I'm going on my Pokemon walk and stuff, and I go down and I grab something to snack on, and I start walking, and I decide to call her. She doesn't answer her phone. Call her 7-8 times, does not answer her phone. So I motored up the hill as fast as I could, which is not fast. As you know, I'm caning with all my might. I look like I just had a fuck session. I got sweat dripping everywhere. I'm breathing like fucking James Gandolfini and shit. It was awful. I was like, No, she was dead asleep. I came in there. I was like, you gotta answer the phone. It was bad. Not good. Anyway. Big Show could win because it is his final WrestleMania, reportedly. His contract expires next February, so that would mean he is donezo with the WrestleManias. So you give it to him. He doesn't get the Big Show versus Shaquille O'Neal match, but he could be the first and presumably only 2-time winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. That's something. Braun Strowman makes sense. I think Sami Zayn makes sense. I could see him moving to SmackDown very soon. And with a win like that under his belt, that would be kind of cool. I'd like that as well. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. But both those first 2 pre-show matches, I don't give a flying fornication about. The only pre-show match I even care remotely about is Neville and Austin Aries. So now, given a match that I actually care, and I know that you guys probably care a little bit more about it, here's what I'm going to ask you. Give me your prediction in the chat. Who you think's going to win this match? While I talk about and give you my prediction, I want to see what you guys think. Will the champion, the king of the Cruiserweights, Neville win, or will it be a double Austin Aries? What does that look on your face, baby? I didn't go. I didn't go that way. I couldn't even go that way. I was gonna go that way, and she didn't answer her phone. I almost died coming up the hill. The only thing you care about is where's your donor? Yeah. I'm so upset at you. Anyway, so you're picking up the cat. You're distracting me. People are not getting a show because of you. I'll sit here all night. I don't care. Okay. Anyway, Carl Gibney, Aries to win. Amy Leanne Fry, Neville, Patrick Glynn. Oh, Patrick Glynn's here. Aries, Makad, Neville, Gaming Fault, Aries, Jay Wilson, a double. Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah, a double. Matt Kennedy, Neville, Joseph Gonzalez, Neville, Kumar Jenkins, Fat. Yes, my dick is. Thank you for noticing. Rudy Reyes, a double. Look, here's the reality. I would love to see Austin Aries win. I don't think it's happening. Neville is unbelievably hot right now. I think he's doing some of his best work. I don't think that you need Aries to win the title to keep this going. I just think this needs to be a match of the night. I think this needs to be an absolute barn burner. This needs to be a match that everybody talks about. And if they accomplish that, then I think this rivalry can easily continue on. There's no reason to stop it. They are the 2 best guys in the division at the moment, at least the 2 most over. Keep it going. Build around them. But keep the belt on Neville and maybe have Aries chase a little bit longer. It's always more fun for the face to chase. And the reality is you never know when Aries is going to go heel anyway. So I think it's a little bit more fun to watch him try to chase a little while longer. You don't have to have a payoff on a short rivalry. Remember, this feud is short. When it's a short rivalry, you don't need to have a payoff quite yet. This just needs to be a fantastic match. Fantastic. So I think we're going to see Neville, the king of the cruiserweights, retain. That's what I think. So let's move it on to, you know what? This is quickly becoming one of the most intriguing matches of the night for me. At first, I didn't care. And in fact, if you watch the Andre Corbeil show this week, you'll see it be out tomorrow, I believe. You will see that I do not care about this match. It's one of the matches that I put in the category that I simply don't care. But it's getting a little bit more interesting to me. It really is. And that is the triple threat ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Dave Smelzerata. Okay, Dave Meltzer, that is, not me. I'm not that insightful. Actually, I was one of the people who called the possibility of this happening, and now it looks like it's coming to fruition. According to Dave Meltzer, the Hardys have signed. Dave Meltzer is saying it's imminent. It's happening. He basically spoke about it like it was gospel. It's happening, and their return could be anytime, and he did not rule out the possibility of them showing up at Mania. Yes, we all know they are having a big fight on Saturday, but that doesn't mean shit. They dropped the titles back to the Bucks of Youth, and then they can go to WWE and do their thing there. Ladder match is the tip-off. Why change this to a ladder match out of nowhere? It's not just for F's sake. It's not. I don't believe that for a second. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But you add it because it's a signature match of one team, the Hardys. It makes a lot of sense in the world now. The Hardys have been doing a lot on Twitter lately, and my wife watched her first full Hardy video. It was fucking brilliant. Oh my God, it's so bad. Oh, they're so awful. I'm sorry. Still not a fan of the Delete, but it was their reincarnation of the TNA tech. It broke my wife. It actually broke my wife. She couldn't.
Images I can't get out of my head anymore.
It was so funny. It makes me laugh, so I'm going to give it a pass, but the reality is it's awful. It's terrible for the business. It's not very well. It's just not good. It's not good. Look, and by the way, anybody who wants to, I thought about this last night, and I kind of want to get into a fight with Corbeil about this, but anybody who calls the Hardys delete, broken character, nothing more than an absolute ripoff is lying to themselves. It's not that creative. What he did was he watched a Bray Wyatt match followed by a Stardust match. Stardust was broken. That was the whole thing. He was broken. The Cody, Stardust, Cody, Stardust. That was a broken thing. He was doing the... It was all broken. He was speaking differently. He was talking about the stars and physics and metaphysics and all of these things. Sound fucking familiar? Same thing. Same goddamn thing. But nobody wants to talk about that. But I digress. I think there's a very good possibility that we will see the Hardys in this match. Picture this, if you will. Just as it's getting dark, all three tag teams come out to the ring, about to start it, and then the stupid piano thing. Rebby playing the piano thing. Little Maxwell doing a little jig or something on the piano. Who knows? Then Matt Hardy starts talking about reincarnations and exquisite, yes, all that good stuff. People, I think it might play and it would work. It would work that night, and I think it would work the next night, and then the wheels will quickly fall off that. But even if it doesn't happen, I do have some interest in this match, mainly because I want to see Gallows and Anderson dominate. I want to see them kick some asses. I know a lot of people in the betting odds right now do have Enzo and Cass as slight favorites. I don't think it's time for Enzo and Cass. I'm sorry. I just don't. But I think that Anderson and Gallows need to win to maintain the strength, because whether it's Finn Balor coming back or AJ coming to Raw, they got a chance to reform the club. And I think a dominant faction is exactly what WWE needs right now. Maybe even a warring faction at some point between a club and a variation of Triple H's possible faction, if Owens and Samoa Joe are indeed that. I think there's some possibilities to do there. So it could be very interesting. If the Hardys show up, they win. because this all makes sense with their Expedition of Gold situation. So if the Hardys show up and they are there, they're winning the titles. They're winning the titles, and I will be the first one to scream my goddamn guts out about it. But it is what it is. I honestly probably won't even care that much, so we'll see. Hardy's there. I picked the Hardys. Hardy's not there. Give me the club. Give me Anderson Gallows. So there you go. Let's go into some matches that you might care about a little bit more. The Intercontinental Championship match. Now, I'm not really hearing a lot of people talk about this. I got to be 100% honest about that. It is a little strange because I think that there is a lot to this match. I think this is an interesting fight. So let me know in chat what you think. You think Dean Ambrose is winning, or is it time to put the belt on Baron Corbin? Because let me tell you, that's what I think. I think Baron Corbin's time is nigh. It is time to get his ass that belt. Let's see what he can do and if he's able to carry a belt. Let's see if he can draw a little bit. Let's see if this dude is indeed the future main star that some people, me being one of them, believes he could be. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. So I'm going with Baron Corbin. It's not anything against Dean Ambrose, but, you know, I think Dean is going to continue to be Dean. Maybe he moves back over to Raw, maybe something like that. Dean's going to be Dean no matter what. It's not a big deal. But it's time to find out what we got in Corbin. In the chat, Amy Lynn Fry goes with Dean, Sarah Small, Corbin, Adrian G, Corbin, Makad, Baron, friggin' Patty Glenn picked Baron. Joseph Gonzalez says Baron. Dave, are the Usos in a match? Kyle Lorch asks. Yeah, they're in the friggin' Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal with the rest of the SmackDown Tag Team division. So I think it's time. You guys seem to think Baron Corbin's going to win as well. So that's what I'm going with. I'm going with Baronio Corbinio. That's what I'm going with. And I think it's going to be a good match. So let's go to the women. Back to the women, I should say, because the main feature women's card or match on this card is the Raw Fatal 4-Way Elimination Match. The Elimination Match made this a kind of bathroom break-ish match into a much more interesting situation. So I'm very much looking forward to this match. I got to address up. Matt Kennedy says Dean needs a WrestleMania win. Wait to give Corey the belt later on. No, I don't think so. I don't think Dean does need a WrestleMania win. WrestleMania wins don't mean anything. Nobody talks about the big WrestleMania win anymore, especially over Baron Corbin. Who gives a flying shit? Doesn't really. The rules of WrestleMania and main pay-per-views simply aren't really there anymore. It's not the same thing. It doesn't seem to be, at least, but that's just my opinion. I think it's time to give Baron a big spotlight. Look, they gave him the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal last year. Why not? If you give him something big every year at WrestleMania, that sets a precedent. So I think that's what you do. Anyway, back to the Fatal 4-Way. Does anyone else care about this? I mean, like, there's just not a lot there. The elimination aspect makes it a little more interesting, a little bit more interesting, but not a whole hell of a lot more. We're expecting double turns. We're expecting all kinds of crazy things. You know, Sasha Banks turning on Bayley. A lot of people are expecting them to be the last two. I don't know if I feel like Bayley is walking out of there as champ. I don't know why. It just doesn't feel like she's going to win. I'm going to pick her because I think you want to give her a crowning achievement moment. I know she won it already at another pay-per-view, but let her go over the entire division, then we can bring in the next friggin' challenger. Let's see in the chat here. What's his name? Luna Blarp says, let Sasha win in front of the home crowd. Well, she's not from Orlando. She's from Boston. She's a Boston girl. But either way, it's going to be interesting to see where they go. Nia Jax, do not discount Nia Jax. Nia Jax certainly does have an opportunity here to win this thing. Why the hell not? That's the question. I think the biggest answer to that, why the hell not, is because she's probably too green. But I wouldn't mind seeing her win the belt. Let's see some domination. Like true domination, not Charlotte's form of domination. I mean like full-on physical domination. That's what I want to see. The Nation, stop deleting the Nation's thing. If he wants to say go to Joe Cronin, let him say it. He's not saying fuck me, fuck my family. I don't care. Go ahead. Patty, stop. It's fine. Don't ban him. Why'd you ban him? All he said was, he didn't say anything wrong. All he said was go sub to Joe Cronin. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. He didn't say anything bad. He's not Voldemort. People can fucking like who they like. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't give a shit. Anyways, so I'm going with Bayley. But just barely. Dave, would you rather see Bayley win the belt at Mania instead of on Raw? Yeah. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I really, really would. But what are you going to do? Pittsburgh boy says, Nia's going to win. No, you're wrong. And here, have a timeout. Because I haven't timed you out today. I haven't given you that timeout, Pittsburgh, and I've got to give you a timeout. Garth, Dave, you think the 6-way for the SmackDown women's match is too much? Yes, that's why they put it on the pre-show. It's too much, nobody cares. You don't cough on my streams. You suck in that cough. Suck it in.
You gave me that cough
What? Why did I give you that cough?
a while ago when you were sitting here and coughing in my
You're trying to tell me that that's a 6-week-old cough?
Yep.
6 weeks? You need to go see a doctor. It couldn't be the pack and a half of cigarettes you smoke a day. It couldn't be that. No.
It's not that
No.
much.
No, it's not. No.
No.
I smack at her face. Oh, don't throw shit. We don't throw things. Not
No,
nice.
not at all.
Not nice. Anyway, Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Let me know what you think of this match. Go ahead and tell me who you think is going to win, AJ or Shane O'Mac. I think this is not going to be the match of the night, but I think it's going to have the spot of the night. I think this is somewhere in this match. This is going to be the moment that everybody talks about. You know what I mean? Something's going to happen. They have a really unique stage that they're building. I got a feeling it's going to get used in this match. It looks very strange, very weird. There's lots of high things and stuff. I don't know. I don't think that Shane's going to take AJ on a ride on a roller coaster, but who the F knows? It's going to be very interesting. Unless, and I talked about this a couple weeks ago, the possibility of Shane getting attacked by AJ Styles before the match happens and them having to bring in a replacement for AJ. Because I got two. The obvious right now that people are talking about is Shinsuke Nakamura, which I would absolutely just everywhere. Yes, that's the sound my dick makes when I come. I should probably see a doctor. Probably. I would love to see that. You guys know that. And it would make for crazy, crazy, crazy stuff, right? But what about this? What if some crazy way Daniel Bryan has been involved a little bit more at times with this? Because he's going to be the sub. What if he's going to sub in and he's going to fight AJ Styles? What if Daniel Bryan, I know, look, probability of this for it's a percentage of 2, maybe 1. I understand that. I'm just simply throwing it out there because something about this doesn't make sense. Something about it. I don't know what it is. Shane doing his I don't know. There's something that doesn't add up for me. And I think that they might be rethinking some things to go with a bigger match that people really want to see. So Shinsuke, Daniel Bryan, one of them being a sub makes a lot of sense. And it's something I would really, really like to see. You want to talk about flipping WrestleMania on its effing head? That's how you do it. It's not going to happen. It's going to be Shane versus AJ. I'm just going on a flight of fancy. That's all. Because you guys know me. I'm so fancy. You already know. That's right. AJ Styles wins. AJ wins. Doesn't really matter. AJ wins. Let's talk about not sex, baby, or you and me. Well, maybe, because we're going to talk about Nikki Bella and her manses, John Cena taking on The Miz and Maurice. Now, this match, some people care about, other people don't. I'm in the latter. Look, I do care about it in some regard because I think that John Cena and The Miz do need to be commended for the work that they've been doing on the mic. But at the end of the day, it's an intergender tag team match, and there's just not a lot of good stuff there. There's just not. There's not a lot of intrigue. Most of us suspect that he is going to be proposing to Nikki after the match. I think that's probably going to happen. I'm still fairly certain. Because I think this is all about Total Bellas, Total Divas. I just feel like that's going to happen. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I'm going with John Cena and Nikki Bella. That's what I'm going with. John Cena, Nikki Bella. Let's go to non-sanctioned territory. That's right, non-sanctioned match between Triple H and Seth Rollins. I love this match. I can't wait for this fight because it just screams Triple H and Shawn Michaels. That's what I get reminded of, man. And I think that is a good thing. That is a good thing. Look, is it going to be as good as anything that Shawn and Hunter did? Probably not. But there is some personal stuff here. It feels like obviously kayfabe. But, I mean, if the talent's there, Hunter can still go. He can work the ring well. Seth is an absolute beast. It really does depend on his knee. What type of match are they going to have? Is Seth going to be able to do any of his normal stuff? Or is this just going to be a brawl? Are they just going to hit each other with objects for 5 to 10 minutes? Triple H going to be punishing Seth? Is that what's going to happen? I'm not 100% sure. But I do feel this. Seth Rollins wins. I think it's time to kill the king. I understand that Triple H has lost a few WrestleManias in a row. At least one. Maybe the one before. I can't remember. And maybe some people are like, well, no, he would never win. He would never lose multiple WrestleManias in a row. Yes, he would. Yes, he would. It's time. We got to get rid of the Authority for a little while. It's got to be done. It's over. It's donezo. It's on another planet. Seth Rollins wins. In the chat, most people seem to agree. Adrian G, Seth Rollins. JJ Lopez, my favorite fight of the night. One of mine, too. Joseph Gonzalez, Rollins. Amy Lee Fry with Rollins. McCod goes with Triple H. Patty Glenn with Rollins. JJ Lopez. I don't care who wins. Triple H is my favorite of all time, but Seth is my favorite current superstar. It's a win-win situation. Good stuff, JJ. Garth Overseen. Triple H is going to win this match because it going to extreme. I do feel this match will be the one that has blood. I think we're going to get some blood in this match. You guys know I am not the guy who thinks that blood is necessary to tell stories. I'm just not. I do think it could help in certain situations, and this is that type of match. I want to see Seth bleed like Shawn bled. I want to see that real hair matted blood. I know we're not going to get it, but man, can that be so much fun. And I do want to see that. I think it could be a good storytelling device in this situation because this has got to go to hell and back. This has got to go to hell and back. It has to deliver or it's just not going to work. So we'll see. Give me Seth Rollins, by the way. Seth Rollins. Let's go to the United States Championship with the Kevin Owens Show versus Y2J, baby. In fact, Scarf of Dave. Scarf of Dave time. Boom. Scarf of Dave is on because this match is going to be fun. This is probably going to be one of the more fun matches of the night. I don't know what's going to happen as far as interference-wise. I still feel like this could be a potential landing spot for Finn Balor. If they want to bring him back, this makes sense. I'm not exactly sure. It's just like I feel like this could be that moment, but I don't think we're going to see him until the next night. It's going to be one of those save it for Raw situations. But this is going to be a fun fight. It's going to be a fun fight. We know that Jericho could still go every bit as he has been over the last few years. There's no question about that. Kevin Owens has been getting such great work in with Chris Jericho as an ally and now as a heel. Some of his heel promos have been so much fun since he broke up from Jericho, and his ring work is always... So this match should be an absolute fun fest. Absolute fun fest. And probably one of the most predictable of the night. Or is it? Because yes, while Fozzy is going on tour, that is not till May. Chris Jericho could easily win this match, show up on Raw, and drop it the next night to a returning superstar or maybe to Owens the next night. Who knows? The point is, they don't have to do the title change in this instance at WrestleMania. But they're going to. They're going to. Kevin Owens is winning at WrestleMania. Totally happening. It's totally happening. No question in my mind about that. The Kevin Owens Show wins the United States Championship. And hopefully, by the end of the night, we will have 2 mid-card champions that is going to start rebuilding that mid-card. Now, I know we've had this conversation so many times. So many times. How many times have we had the conversation about the mid-card being rebuilt and the titles actually mattering and blah, 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 blah. Well, Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens as those champions certainly could make the mid-card strong again. It could happen. Hopefully. We'll see. They need to go back to be, it doesn't have to be epic, epic, epic. It just has to be working man. We need to see those belts defended. And again, in high-profile feuds, long, drawn-out stories. We need to see them a lot. So who do you guys think is going to win, Kevin Owens or the Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, baby? Ask him. Her, in this case. But still. Who do you got? That's what I want to know. JJ Lopez got Y2J. Dunkovis says, I got a sign with your name on it. Dead on Dave. I hope that's true. I really want to see a Dead on Dave sign at WrestleMania. We did get a couple at a pay-per-view early in the year, but how cool would it be to get a Dead on Dave sign at WrestleMania? Oh, hashtag copious. I'm not that big of a narcissist. I don't need Dead on Dave. I need hashtag copious because that, I'll know it. Hardly anybody else will know it. Maybe 8,000 people might know it. I'll know it. And it would make me feel oh so good in my tingly bits. Real Talk to Metaphor Messiah says Kevin Owens. Sleeping Angels, Kevin Owens. Reese the Misfit, Kevin Owens. Sarah Small, Kevin Owens. Gamefall, KO. Pittsburgh Boy, KO. Nathaniel Flores is here. What's up? C-Man, KO. It's all these KOs. Patrick Glenn, KO, because all Chris Jericho does is put guys over. Except AJ Styles at last year's WrestleMania. I'm going with Kevin Owens, man. I'm going with Kevin Owens. Let's talk about the match that all of you guys are excited about. Well, if your name's Pittsburgh Boy, that is. Roman Reigns versus the Underskanker. I'm still hoping somebody gets involved in this match, and I am still hoping that the Undertaker is going to win this match. They never resolved the Braun Strowman situation. I'm holding out hope here because I don't think the Undertaker is ready to go. I don't think he's physically ready to go. I think Braun Strowman's going to attack Roman. I know it gets in the way of Roman potentially turning heel. That's my only hang-up with there. That's my only hang-up with it because it throws a big-ass rock into my gears of my train of thought. I don't know if that worked. It might have. I have no idea. Of the heel situation. Because the heel attacking Roman Reigns doesn't really help him become a heel. But I don't know. I think the Undertaker might win here. I don't see Roman winning clean, as some people are saying. But I'm just hoping that Roman continues to lose. Because Roman losing, I don't feel that he deserves to lose or anything like that. I just feel it's a way to get people to shut the fuck up. To get people to stop booing him so goddamn hard. I think people really want to see him win or lose and get a slice of humble pie. Get knocked down. The fact is, the thing that keeps holding me up is Roman Reigns was used as part of the greatest troll job in the history of wrestling at Royal Rumble. It was unbelievable. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I keep asking myself why. I don't know. Undertaker, I know that he has already lost the streak, so it doesn't really matter anymore. But I think the one still means something to WWE. Why give it to Roman here? If this was a retirement match or something like that, if we knew this was the end, which I don't think it is, because that will be a publicized match, I guarantee you that. Why give it to him? Why here? He's not going to lose clean. They're going to try to protect him a little bit, but I just don't feel like it's the time. It just doesn't make sense. And then eventually we will see a heel turn. I'm not exactly sure how we get there with him getting attacked by another heel, but we don't need to. It doesn't matter. WrestleMania isn't the time for that. It's time for results. Time for results, motherfucker. So we'll see. Give me Undertaker. Give me Undertaker. I'll take him. We got 2 title matches left. Let's go with the WWE Championship, Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. This match should be a lot of fun. It really should. This could be the match that surprises people. Because, look, you got 2 incredible athletes in there. Bray Wyatt is a fantastic wrestler, especially for his size. He's got the look. He's got everything you want to see. Randy Orton, like him or hate him, he is one of the greatest to ever do this, and he's still amazing at what he does in the ring. This match should absolutely put out. I think it's going to happen earlier in the night, and I'm fairly certain we're going to get a Bray Wyatt victory. Randy could win, but I think this is a crowning achievement moment for Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt winning an Elimination Chamber felt satisfying to people because it's finally he won. But now he needs that stamp. He needs to be the guy. And PZCIZ is saying the Wyatt needs to get involved, the other Wyatt family. No Wyatt, no. Bray needs to win and win on his own. Let's start establishing something here. If I see Eric Rowan, I'm going to friggin' off myself, I swear. But that's what I got. I got Bray. I got Bray. Not just because I kind of look like him. I got Bray. What do you guys in chat say? Emily Fry says Orton. Joseph Gonzalez says Bray Wyatt. JJ Lopez. Husky Harris will get involved somehow. Oh, God, yes, that's what we need. Split personality syndrome, because that always works out. Pittsburgh boy, Bray. Sarah Small, RKO, baby. Garth says Randy Orton. A match between Harper and Bray on SmackDown was fantastic. Yeah, it was a pretty good match. It was. That's very true. So, Will Fuller, Bray Wyatt should win clean, culminating in a great storyline. That's where I am. That's where I am. Sleeping Angels, Bray. Makad, Bray. Yeah, Bray. Bray. C-Man, why are the 2 Daves on the screen? Oh, because it's Bray Wyatt. Where are you, motherfucker? Where are you, you son of a bitch? There. Think about your life choices, fucko. That was funny, though. It was funny. Oh, Christ. That leads us to the main event. And don't delude yourself, people. This is the main event. It's closing the show. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. It's happening. It's closing, and it's going to be awful. The match is going to be awful. I think the after effect, what's going to happen, how they're going to do it is going to be spectacular. I think. If they try to make this an actual match and not a spectacle, that's where they're going to fail. Goldberg can't go 10. He can't. If he can't go 10, he can't go 15. If he can't go 15, he can't go 20. So what's the point? Spectacle the shit out of this, and then get someone else involved. Have a return. Have something come back and just make everybody go, something. Let Brock Lesnar stand tall and then let something happen to flip everything on its head. Kurt Angle coming out, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know what they can do to make it an amazing closer to the show. There is no Money in the Bank or anything like that, but they got to do something. They really do, because this is in trouble. And if you put this anywhere else on the card, it's going to take everybody out of it, unless it's the first match, which is not happening. It's not happening. So you got to close the show with it, because you can't risk the entire show being hijacked or booed out of the building when this shit falls on its face. It's gonna fall flat. It's gonna be awful. I cannot think that this is gonna be good at all. A spear and a jackhammer is not enough for me. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm selfish. I need a little bit more. I don't think that they're comfortable letting Brock Lesnar throw Goldberg around. I just don't. They're not going to allow that to happen. I don't think Goldberg could take it. Motherfucker almost knocked himself out with a door because he headbutted. You know, I don't know. Brock's going to win. I think we're all in agreement on that. Brock's got to win. And I think he just returns to being dominant. And we'll see where it happens from there. I don't know. It's tough. They just booked this all wrong. They could have done something spectacular with this. They really could have. But I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. So there you go. I think there is a possibility Goldberg does win, by the way. I think that WWE is like, oh, well, let's just keep fooling him. And, you know, maybe we can write our way out of this somehow. Maybe Brock retires, you know. Maybe that's something like Goldberg decides to stay on for another year and Brock Lesnar decides to retire. So he loses and Goldberg squashes him again. And then Brock just quits and walks away. That is the type of retarded shit that could actually happen. I'll cry. Anyway, that's what I got. That's all I have. So let's turn it over to you guys. I want to hear from you. Come into my Discord. Slide on in. Get up in there with some ease. Jump into waiting to call. Because I'm in my zone of silence waiting for you right now. And I want to hear what you have to think about WrestleMania. Don't try to go match for match. I'm not letting you do it. It took me 48 minutes. I'm not letting you do it. If you want to talk about a match, you want to talk about something about what you're excited about, WrestleMania, I'm totally fine with that. But if you try to go match for match, I'm going to throw you over the top rope, and it's going to be a hard landing. I'm going to make your butthole hurt. That's what's going to happen. I hope you guys are having a fun time tonight. I don't want to go to Skype if I don't have to, so I'm probably not even going to go with it. Skype is giving me nothing but issues as of late. So please jump into my Discord. Let me go ahead and throw my Discord link in the shot. Oh, wait. I'll give you the link that never expires. Here you go. You can jump on into my Discord, slide into my voice chat, and let me know what you think about this situation. Hey, somebody donated $25 earlier. Can you give me the weird hippie medicinal water? I feel I got to at least do one for him.
Why? What's that?
No, I didn't announce it, but I mean, I feel obligated.
Are you sure you want that shit?
I just want one.
You're...
It's like syrup. I kind of like it.
You didn't like it this morning?
I don't like your face. Give it goddamn shit. You know, there are parts in this world that... Oh, she's showing me boobs. All right. Babe!
I thought there was something on the camera.
Give me some medicinal water. Captain Kirsch, all right, I'm out. Just spent 5 hours drawing the inside of my nose. Gotta go hand that shit in now. If you're not in love with Captain Kirsch, I don't know what to tell you. She's beautiful, she's German, and she drew her nose. She drew the inside of her nose. I want to see how many hairs are in there. Isn't that weird? I want to know if there's hairs in the inside of her nose. That intrigues me. DK Dave, talk about the WrestleMania ramp. It's a ramp. I know that it has a little, some people are calling it a derp drop.
Smells like a cough drop.
Yeah, well, it's like a cough drop. Why didn't you give me the bottle? I wanted to show the grass in the bottle. See, she's trying to prevent me from taking any more because she knows I'm gonna get effed up in here. But I gotta do this for Xantha. Could you have put more in this cup? My God, booby shot, medicinal water. Don't show the label.
They don't.
Yes, they do. Look, you see the grass in there? That's incredible. There's grass, herbs.
Herbs.
You're a herb.
You're a herb.
You're a towel. There you go.
Don't make me throw the kitty at you.
Don't throw the cat at me unless you want to. You can throw other pussy at me though. Bad medicinal water. I just sucked something. It's bad. What? Why? Nobody wants to see him. Put him on.
One if you want to see him.
Press 1 if you want to see my wife's pussy. 2 if she needs to keep her pussy off screen. Let's see if anybody's up in here. Only one person, and it's Pittsburgh boy? Oh, Christ. I can't believe you're my only option, Pittsburgh. This is kind of sad. But you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
First off, I think it is a huge disgrace to the fact that Aries and Neville is on the pre-show.
I don't know if it's a disgrace. And I'll tell you why not. Aries handled it wonderfully. You know, he's like, look, for those of you guys saying I've been relegated, I haven't been relegated. You put Austin Aries where you know there needs to be must-see TV. And that's what you did. You just made the pre-show can't miss. I kind of agree with that. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but once won the matches that has the potential to steal a show.
Still can. Still, people are going to talk about that match regardless of where it is. So, all right. People don't want to see your pussy, babe. There's more twos than one. No, nobody cares. Fine, show the stupid cat. Oh my God!
I can't get him.
Just give me him. He's gonna
pulling
claw
my
you.
shirt down.
Oh God, I hate that. Don't claw me, motherfucker. Hey, calm down. Calm down. No. Calm. Hey,
You good?
look at me. Look at me in my eyes. Look at me in my eyes. All right, I'm making you a baby. I'm making you a baby. Shh. Ow. Shh. You're my baby now. Shh. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You look at him. Oh, it's okay. Take him. Ah! Upside down, pussy. All right, Pitt. You got anything of substance? Holy shit!
What?
That was awesome.
Good?
No, the cat just went Cirque du Soleil. All right, what do you got, Pitt? You just drove away 10 people. What do you got?
Well, I think that if they have Roman win, it's a great way to start off him like turning heel.
People are going to boo him. Here's the thing. I'm tired of this heel talk to some extent because he's already getting booed. He's already getting booed. It doesn't make
don't you
sense.
think he'd be a better performer if he was a heel?
What's that?
Wouldn't he be
Would he be a better performer? No, his in-ring work is still going to suck.
Wait, you think it's... Wait a minute, hold on now.
He's
You
a
think his
horrible
ring work
wrestler.
sucks?
He's a terrible in-ring performer.
Oh my God.
Dude.
That is insulting my intelligence
come
right
on.
there.
Insult your intelligence? No, what you just said insulted everybody's intelligence. You think he's a great worker? You think Roman Reigns is a great worker? Defend your position, fucko. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about his fist? You want to talk about his fist? You want to talk about the ugliest spear in wrestling? You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that he's a Samoan? You want to talk about that he's a Samoan who cannot properly perform a Samoan fucking drop? Is that what you want to talk about? They slide off. They slide off. They're 7 feet away. He doesn't get any impact on his Samoa drop. It's ugly as shit, but it's okay. You know, I'm going to give you a pass. I understand. No, I get it. I know how long that you wrote in your diary.
Oh my God.
I understand it. No, I know how long you wrote in that diary and all the things that you wrote that, you know, you never thought anyone was going to see. But I did find out. I saw it. And because I know it's your deepest fantasy, what do we do here on Dead on Dave Productions?
We make fantasies come alive.
We make fantasies come to life, motherfucker. That's true. And this is why you want Roman Reigns. This is why you want him to win so he can go on to be that heel so you can say that he raped you after he puts his Superman punch right in your love box. He's holding lube. This is as real as it gets, Pitt. I hope he loses. And I hate you. Other than that, I appreciate you calling in. I'm going to bring some other people in that I like more. Have a good night.
All right, me too.
I love you, Pitt. Oh, that was fun. Let's bring in Holy Foley. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got? Holy Foley. Holy Foley. This is your chance to talk to Dead on Dave. Over the top rope you go, fucko. Jesus Christ. Let's bring in Strife Ghost. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. I'm looking forward to Randy Orton and Bray. I want Randy Orton to win, but I think Bray's going to win.
Yeah, more than likely. I agree with that. What else are you looking forward to about WrestleMania, buddy?
I'm also not looking forward to Goldberg and Lesnar, but
Who is?
I do think you're wrong, though. I think they're going to try to sneak it in early. You're right; it should be last, but they're going to try to sneak it in. It's not going to be the last match.
Here's why I just don't see it possible. There's so many reasons. I have copious amounts of reasons why I just don't see it possible. One, they've built this too long as the big money match. You don't give away your big money matches. Two biggest names on the card, arguably. You don't give them away early in the show. Just doesn't make sense. Two, it relegates the Universal title, which it wouldn't mean anything if the Universal title was on SmackDown. But the fact is, it's on Raw. Unless they're going to do a switcheroo and bring the WWE title over to Raw, which is a possibility, by the way, then you've got to make that Universal title mean something. You got to make it strong, and you got to make it valuable. Closing the show with it, having Lesnar stand tall, that's how you make it valuable. One of the ways. So I just don't see it. I think they have to put it at the end. I need that shit too, please. Here, can you roll this,
I guess.
baby?
But it just doesn't seem like it's going to be the last one. I think Orton and Bray might be last because that's going to be an amazing match.
I don't know. That match might fall flat, and I don't think people necessarily want to see Randy Orton in the main event. I don't know.
Oh.
That's a hard one for me. It's a tough one. If he had a connection to Orlando, if there was something else that was being sold, if the story was a little bit better. But the reality is the longest running storyline has been the Brock Lesnar thing. Continuous at the very least. So I think you go with it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
Oh, thanks for bringing me on.
Hey, no problem, buddy. You have yourself a good night.
You too.
Take it easy. Good stuff. Well, let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Let's slam my dick right in the door right now. It's the one and only man from North Kakalaki, my good buddy, the beacon of positivity, Tommy NC 2010. What you got? We're talking Mania.
Ouchie, that's gotta hurt, man. Why would you slam your dick at the door?
It's a metaphorical
like
dick slam. When you come on, it's basically the same effect because you are a pain in my dick.
Oh, dude.
What's up? Come on. I'm just joshing you, Ralphing you, teasing you, jerking your chain, pulling your salami.
You know what's going to be awesome is
What?
the fact is I'm going to be a couple feet away from WrestleMania, but I won't be able to enter into WrestleMania. I'll be in the hometown of WrestleMania 33.
Did you just call in to plug yourself? Are you just shilling?
No,
you are.
I'm just saying
really
I'm gonna be in the hometown. I'm gonna be in the town of WrestleMania.
I think you should streak WrestleMania. That's what I think. I think you should find a way, and I think you should streak it. Or you know what you could do? You could buy a fan, and you could be the new Fan Man. Remember Fan Man from the guy who did the boxing matches? He would fly in and flew on. I think it was Evander Holyfield, Riddick Bowe, or Lennox Lewis. I can't remember which one, but Fan Man came in there and he got beat up by the entourage. It was amazing. What was that Tyson match? I can't remember, but that was awesome. It was awesome.
Jeez.
You can be Fan Man.
Can you imagine me flying on a fan?
No, because you're chubby and you'd have to get a hell of a fan. They don't make fans that big. It's all right.
Neither for you either, Dave.
Hey, I'm not trying to get in a fan. I don't even like getting on an escalator, Tommy. You're not going to shame me. I'm fat as fuck. Yeah.
You know, Dave, I have to say that you're not that fat, dude. I was falling asleep last night, and I was watching some of my favorite videos. And your interview with me, I was watching that, and you've lost a lot of weight from when I first did the interview with you.
No question.
I am proud of Dave. I'm really proud of you, Dave.
Since
because
I started this channel, I've lost well over 100 pounds. Since June, I've lost over 70. So, yeah, not bad.
Yeah. I guess my prediction for WrestleMania is I think that Taker is going to put over Reigns and with the Brock Lesnar and Brock Lesnar and Goldberg match. I think Goldberg is going to take the win. Or maybe it might be a take-home match where basically, Goldberg just does the spear, jackhammer, 1, 2, 3, and 1 second, and then walks out of the ring, and then that,
they're not doing that again. I really don't think they could do it again, but I don't think so. We'll see.
He kind of ruined his chances. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good. Go ahead.
He kind of ruined his chances when Goldberg, speared him on Raw, and I'm like, oh, come on, Goldberg, you could have saved that for. You could have saved that for WrestleMania, that spear, but no.
It's not the first time he speared him, so it doesn't really matter. If it was the first time they had any physicality, then maybe. But they're just trying to add a little balance because the week before he got F5. That's all it was.
Yeah, it looked like that hurt, by the way. I was watching him slowly trying to drag himself up, and I was like,
Tommy, don't worry.
Ouch.
It's not real. Don't worry, Tommy. It's not real. They didn't get hurt. He's fine.
Yeah, say that to Goldberg's face.
I would. What was he going to tell me? Yeah, you're lying. I'll be like, okay. What are they going to do? They're going to beat me up? You know why they're not going to beat me up? I'm a fat, crippled, former United States Army member. You know how much money I'd get if they beat me up? I wish they would punch me in the face. Oh, my God. I'd be famous. They'd have to make me an owner. It'd be great. All right, Tommy, tell the kids where they can find you, buddy.
I am Tommy NC 2010. You can find me at YouTube and all about positivity and entertainment. And also now I have a new podcast called Through the Table Podcast. And also I cordially invite Dead on Dave to come on, and maybe Tommy C or the Catch 33 crew or anybody to come on the Through the Table Podcast show. And it's really awesome and entertaining.
Are you going to pay me? I need to get paid. I need to get paid. I need to get paid or fed. You need to send a caterer to my house, or you got to pay me. That's just how it is. I'm too important, Tommy. Too important.
Too important?
Too important. Too important.
Hey, I don't even get paid to do the podcast, okay?
You got bad negotiating skills.
Like you guys do.
You got bad negotiating. I don't have any sponsor. Well, I do have a sponsor. In fact, I'm going to play that promo as soon as I'm done.
What, Catch 33 doesn't have sponsors?
No.
Oh, I thought you guys had sponsors.
Nope. I got my own sponsor. I do have a sponsor. So I'll talk about that in a minute. Tommy, thank you so much for calling in, buddy. You have yourself a good night.
You too, buddy.
Over the top rope you go. Tommy NC 2010. And since we said talk about sponsors, let's go ahead and talk about that video by Will Dillon, who did a video for my sponsorship. That is right. WrestleCrate.co.uk. Check it out. And now, coming down the aisle, an unboxing of WrestleCrate.co.uk. I'm just too sweet. Oh my God, it's so sick. And the World Heavyweight Championship, Jay Lethal versus Noam Dar. Whoa, that's just the first disc, man. The Kevin Owens Show. That's an awesome Funko Pop. Oh my God. If you guys want to get your own WrestleCrate for next month, which is supposed to be straight fire as well, go over there. Go over there and get it. It's reasonably priced. There's all kinds of different packages that you could choose from, starting at like 12 pounds all the way up to, I think, a 24-pound box for the Ultimate Crate. I mean, come on. It doesn't get much better than that. And when you do it, and if it's your first crate, go ahead and use promo code DeadOnDave and get 10% off. There you go. There you go. That is made by the wonderful Rodimus8 on Twitter. Gaming Fault on YouTube. The one and only Will Dillon. C-Man says, your Fink impression needs some work. Coming down the aisle. No, it doesn't. My Fink impression is awesome. You know what? Your man impression needs work, C-Man. How about that? You fuck. You need some bulls. And no! Come on. All right, Will Dillon, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, Dave. Basically, do you feel the Brock Lesnar Goldberg match, do you think this will be worse than WrestleMania 20?
Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think it will be worse. There's no question. Pittsburgh boy, don't gloat when other people get timed out. So saith the Dave. Congratulations. Yeah, I think it's going to be awful. I think it's going to be just supercalifragilisticexpialidocious fuck off. You know, it's going to be terrible. I don't know if that works.
Because I'm sitting wondering, will they put out, like you said, we have it in our heads, this will be 5 minutes at most, unless they try to do like something to try and drag the time out. But you think they'll let everybody leave and remember WrestleMania 33 for such an awful match? That's the only thing I'm trying to think about.
No, because I think if they do it right and if there's something spectacular afterwards, I think just the if there's great matches before it, then just the look of Brock Lesnar in a dominant fashion holding that title could be enough to get us through. Remember, look, I like last year's WrestleMania, and it had a horrendous match closing. It was Triple H and Roman Reigns, and it didn't take away from anything. And Roman Reigns won the fucking thing, you know, and it didn't take away anything from me. I really did enjoy last year's WrestleMania. I think I'm going to enjoy this one as well. So we'll see.
No, I'm the same, dude. I enjoyed last year's, and I'm looking forward to this one. It's still that one match. It's still just sitting there with me. It's like, do we need this? But hey ho, let's see what happens. No, look, Dave, they'll give us a good match. I use that term lightly.
I don't know. I have no idea. I got to be honest. Something just went really wrong with me, and my eyes just crossed, and I don't feel very well all of a sudden. Well, let me close this show up, man. I do not want to pass out on camera. Something's
No.
right.
On you go, Dave. On you go,
all
dude.
right,
Make
buddy.
sure
You have
you're
yourself
okay.
a good night. I appreciate it.
Bye, dude.
Thanks a lot, pal. Oh, God, I feel awful. I don't know what the hell just happened. Thank you guys very much for joining me right here on Dead on Dave Productions. I hope you guys had a fun time tonight, and I hope that you guys get ready for all of the craziness that's going to happen this weekend at WrestleMania. I'll be here covering it all. I'll probably do another quick one for NXT. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Tomorrow might be a rest day. I might cover some of the Hall of Fame stuff. I'm not exactly sure. And then Saturday and Sunday, you know what you're going to get. So thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Keep it copious, folks. Remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. And go watch Jeff Huffman. I think he's doing a stream after this. Go check him out. At least go watch his latest and newest MLB The Show video as well. All right? Thank you very much. Keep it copious. And peace.